This is Fieldsports Channel News. It's been 5 years since a raft of shooting organisations announced that they wanted British game shooters to phase out lead shot. Over 5 years. The partner organisations of the game shooting umbrella group Aim to Sustain have released a new statement encouraging all shoots and shooters to make the transition away from lead shot. Basque, the NGO, the Countryside Alliance and others say that manufacturers, shoots and guns have embraced the transition to lead alternatives since they first announced it. They say that effective, affordable and sustainable shotgun ammunition has been developed and the choice for all has been broadened. There is more on the search for a workable alternative for lead shot later in the show. The Worshipful company of Gunmakers has issued new certificates honouring the work of the UK's top gunmakers. In the first ceremony of its kind held at the London Proof House, the Master and Officers of the Gunmakers, which received its Royal Charter in 1637, handed out certificates to the cream of British gunmaking. In one room it brought together around 800 years of gunmaking experience. Special awards went to Paul Roberts of J. Roberts & Son Gunmakers, formerly of Rigby, and to Russell Wilkin from Holland and Holland.
So they have to serve over 20 years in the trade and be recognised by other gunmakers of their level of gunmaking.
A man has been arrested after dozens of animals were left outside a community shop. As reported in Fieldsports News, the carcasses of about 50 dead hares, a barn owl and a kestrel were dumped outside Broughton Community Shop in Hampshire in March. A 37-year-old man from Totton has been arrested on suspicion of 7 offences. They include various animal welfare and poaching offences, as well as a firearms-related offence. The National Police Chief's Council lead on trail hunting says he would like the government to close loopholes in the law. Chief Superintendent Matt Longman says that the hunting community continue killing foxes. He claims that historically the police have not been impartial when called to a hunt. And blurring the lines between fox hunting, he adds that if you go out and deliberately kill a fox, you are a criminal regardless of whether you're caught or not. A Hampshire gun shop that's been open for over 100 years is about to close with the retirement of its owner. Lamberts of Ringwood is set to close its doors at the end of April. Opened as Lamberts Gunsmiths in 1916, it's been in the hands of 78-year-old current owner Malcolm Lambert since the 1990s. The shop will have its last day of trade on Tuesday the 30th of April 2024, and a closing down sale is currently taking place. The RSPB is free to continue its attacks on gamekeepers under Scotland's new hate crime law. From the 1st of April 2025, the Hate Crime and Public Order Scotland Act protects people from social media posts criticising their gender, sex lives, race or religion, but it provides no protection from animal rights extremists. Attacks on gamekeepers and hunts by conservation industry bodies such as the RSPB can continue as before.
To be denied the same legal protections against the hate crimes of abuse, intimidation, threats of violence, harassment, criminal damage by balaclava-wearing criminals because of our beliefs is hypocritical, unjust and discriminatory. Not on my watch.
A Hollywood actor has made a documentary about driven wild boar shooting. In a TV series made for CNN that's currently only available in Australia, Academy Award nominee Stanley Tucci travels across Italy to discover the secrets and delights of the country's regional cuisines. As part of it, the Devil Wears Prada actor goes on a boar shoot in Umbria. Afterwards, he said that witnessing shooting firsthand really brings home the reality of our carnivorous ways. Botswana's president has threatened to send 20,000 elephants to Germany. Germany's Environment Ministry raised the possibility of stricter limits on the import of hunting trophies over poaching concerns. But a ban on the import of hunting trophies would only impoverish Botswanans, Mogwitsi Masisi told German daily Bild. Meanwhile, in a move condemned by Safari Club International, the US Fish and Wildlife Service has tightened elephant trophy import rules. SCI points out that the new regulations will neither stop poaching or human-wildlife conflict, nor protect biodiversity. And finally, the gun trade came out with a load of April Fool jokes on Monday. Among them, Angus Glen's Moreland Group promoted a new venison-flavoured breakfast cereal called Deerios. Meanwhile, online raffle company Tweedle offered 100 tickets at 99p each to go shooting with David Beckham. In the USA, Franklin Armory put out a video about a firing system that allows you to fire 3 cartridges and automatically saves the spent shell from the 3rd cartridge, so only 2 eject. And Outdoor Life magazine showcased a new technology that allows binoculars to blur out private land, a system it called Private Land Observation Platform, or PLOP. You are now up to date with Fieldsports Channel News. Stalking the stories, fishing for facts.